Sharper Point Commentary, presented by Schwartz Laser Eye Center.
You may have had the same initial reaction when I saw the ABC 15 headline that read, Valley Mail Carriers targeted in recent years. My first thought was Mike Broomhead's giant Rottweiler biting the buttocks out of the pants of a postal worker. Or alternatively, someone got fed up waiting in line at the post office and took it out on a postal worker behind the counter. But when the mail carriers hear some lady in a bouffant hairdo singing,
Oh, yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
they might just want to speed up to complete their appointed rounds, because the headline, Valley Mail Carriers Targeted in Recent Years, is about human-on-human attacks that take place out on the mean streets of the Valley where the mail's delivered. Attacks on mail carriers, which used to be pretty rare, have become common enough that the National Association of Letter Carriers held a rally yesterday at the Arizona State Capitol, and their president, Brian Renfro, spoke at the rally.
Together, we must send a message. Any assault on a letter carrier is intolerable, and it will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
At that rally, Dan Lewis told ABC 15 something that I think hardly anybody who served in the armed forces would imagine. You get attacked after you leave the service and put on a different uniform.
Got out of the Marine Corps, joined the Postal Service. You don't expect that. You don't expect, like I said, waking up in the morning, putting on that uniform, walking out and having somebody pull a gun on you.
Violent crimes against letter carriers have always been pretty rare, but mail carriers in the Valley say they've increasingly become targets on their routes. In fact, the National Association of Letter Carriers says that there have been at least 10 robberies and assaults in the Phoenix area in the past couple of years, committed by people trying to get their hands on mail and packages. I guess these are the porch pirates taking it right to the postal workers. It's enough to make postal workers want to retire early.
Just in our region, I've had several that were held up, gunpoint, and they have not come back to work, and one of them took a penalty to retire.
And that's why the association is visiting the Valley and trying to bring attention to the problem now, hoping they can put a stop to it before things get worse. And I'd imagine keep it from getting compounded by the anger of people trying to get their presents to family across the country, and there's a huge line in front of them in the post office. No, it's not okay to go postal on postal workers, people.
Thanks for watching Sharper Point. Click to see more from Arizona's morning news and tap the button in the middle to subscribe.